We're going to start adding some of that cold grey to this brown mixture now. We want to really metal this out. So the cold grey is going to start killing off that brown colour. Try and let it dry between each one, but I'm just cracking on with this to show you. Slightly more grey to this, and again we're going to repeat the exact same process that we repeated at the top of the blade to the bottom of the blade, but except this time from the top of the brown to the bottom of the brown. So we've got the darkest colour is going to be at the top, cutting into your lightest colour of your grey, and we're going to fade it actually to, ideally you want to fade it down to probably a mid grey again. With every stage on this, I'm adding a brush tip full of grey. Want to make the transition quite firmly, although quite softly. Once that's dry, I'm going to add a binding coat to it, the same as we did. 2 or 3 coats. Keep it as accurate as you possibly can, but keep it down to where you want the where you want that binding coat to be. Try not to go over the grey with the brown binding coat, or otherwise you'll have some quite major problems. Keep it all accurate to the bottom edge, and we're literally just going to fade that back to Codex Grey. I'm going to do all that now, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here's our blade basically finished. We've got that cut in there of the brown fading to light mid Codex Grey towards the bottom. Don't highlight it too much because otherwise it gets a bit sludgy mixed with the brown. So I've only taken it up to like a mid grey there. You can take it up to white. It'll give you a much starker appearance. It'll make the sky look like it's actually quite a bright sky. I wanted quite a murky sky. I quite like them that way. I think it just sets the mood to the figure. As a final stage, what I'm going to do is I've added quite a lot of white to Codex Grey, and I'm now just going to paint on the very edge, the very tip there, the way white's going to reflect. It's going to be down the blade. Don't take it all the way down the blade, just certain areas where there might be irregularities in the blade after years of service. There could be a sharp worn point there.